This is Bill Hornbarger, Chief Investment Officer at Benjamin F. Edwards, with three things to watch for the week of June 8th, 2026. Well, we have a busy week in terms of economic data, but the highlights are going to be the Consumer Price Index and the Producer Price Index, CPI and PPI, that will be released on Wednesday and Thursday, respectively. Inflation has been trending higher this year, and this month's reports are expected to also be slightly higher. Overall inflation expected to come in at 4.2% year over year. Core inflation, 2.9%. Those are both CPI numbers. The Fed targets a 2% core inflation rate as their target. And this trend upward obviously caused a lot by energy prices. The economy's been a little bit better than most people expected, is one of the reasons that we've seen Fed expectations evolve over the course of 2026. We started the year expecting 2 interest rate cuts, and now if you look at the futures markets, they're priced for greater odds of an actual rate increase as opposed to a rate decrease. So something to keep an eye on. Elsewhere, we've got the SpaceX, the widely anticipated SpaceX IPO is scheduled to come on Friday. That'll be $75 billion worth of stock. The company's selling that, puts a total valuation on the company of $1.8 trillion. Again, this will be a good test for investors to see how what the appetite is for these mega cap tech IPOs. Again, the feeling in the street is that based on where the company is today, that represents a full valuation. But again, something to keep an eye on. And then finally, the World Cup starts this week on Thursday. A lot of firsts in this World Cup. First time that we've seen an expanded draw, 48 teams. Also the first time that we've seen 3 countries co-host it, Canada, the United States, and Mexico. The economic impact here in the United States expected to create 185,000 full-time jobs and about $18 billion in terms of a GDP boost. And if you look at the aggregate GDP boost in North America, expected somewhere in the range of $40 billion. So again, not an insignificant event for the United States, Canada, and Mexico to co-host.